Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Everyone, please welcome to the field.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1. Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch, too.
We're up and running then.
Well, he certainly wasn't any risks.
Immigresen are looking to break at pace. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well read, and the danger is averted. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That has been slung wide. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great ball if he can get there. That's good play, and he's picked it up out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Penang with the corner, there first. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Ayman. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Immigresen are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually...
And he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. The ball goes in. He's rising! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that's been won straight back. Tries to play it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Space for him to turn and look. That's the keeper's ball. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's having a go! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely...
Tries a shot! It is a fantastic goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Imigresen have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Aims beyond the defence. Lofted in. That's going to go a long way. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And
Penang trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Penang really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So what can they conjure from this one? And this is a great chance to get themselves back square.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
He's had a shot! And a neat finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Penang restore parity.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Nice interception, well timed. Played out to the left flank. She's making up the left-hand side. Ayman. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped
this
it.
match was 29,950.
Crosses it in. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution on the field.
It's their second
19.
corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 25.
Tries to get it clear. Can he finish? That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And he was quick to react. And they can counter here. Iman. That's a little off target. That has not gone well. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Spread out to the left. That's a shade optimistic. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Knocks it into space. He's got a and a chance! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 21.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Number 10.
Penang
Coming on the
have
field
their lead.
is
Well, they've done the hard
24.
part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Immigresen really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. And he's whipped it across. Cleared away. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that could set him on his way.
Might want to be careful there.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 15. Coming on to replace him is number 12. Substitution in progress.
Decent hit from there. Leading by just one goal and still some defending to do.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically?
Shot a goal! He's got a goal! And everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
There will be 5 minutes.
Just seeing the
added
board
time.
now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Caught offside that time. And it's made its way to him. He is through here. And he's taking no chances there. And he's being shifted off it. Nicely spread. And that will be the final act. Penang have done the business, grasping what they saw as rightly theirs. Maximum points. Thoughts on what we've just... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome
conditions
to
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box on Natural Reports is Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Well, Mokhtar Dahari was truly a trailblazer for Malaysian football, Jim. So, as a player, what did you consider his most potent weapon?
Well, Peter, it's got to be his speed, which was unmatched.
Chance! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here, definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Here's the return pass. This looks promising. Cleared away. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has been cleared. It'll be a throw-in. And it's made its way to him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's got away. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
First quarter of an hour gone. So we're still where we started right now. Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. It's out for a goal kick. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's a sharp little ball here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Over to the right flank. And he cuts out the supply. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. He slings it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Dahari looking for the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Look. Shifted it to the flank. Dahari. That has been slung wide. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. So a chance here, what can they make of it? And a real chance to break the deadlock. Space for him to turn and look. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Look. Oh, strongly challenged there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Tan. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Can he get it through? It's a promising position, and he was alert to it. Strong running down that left flank. Played out towards the right wing. And that could set him on his way. It's Dahari! What a wonderful goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
After 43 minutes is number 18.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Played out wide. Passing nice and neat. He shifted it to the flank.
There will be
Oh,
one.
the less said about that pass, the better. That could spell trouble. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, those players look a little irked that they haven't made themselves out of sight yet. However, it goes without saying they can always raise their game considerably, something I suspect we'll see in the early part of the second half. They'll want this done.
Penang are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And so the action... Dahari! Brilliant from Dahari! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Penang are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring.
And he's had a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Tries to pass it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Pass is just off target. Almost an hour gone. And that's gone loose. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here. Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
Penang certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution in progress.
Sabah choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come.
And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He has found the way through.
That's good play from him.
And he's intervened well there. And it's played forward. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And he's picked it up out wide. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Looking here to chip it through. Chance for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitution.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Tan. Just about up to 75 minutes. Tan.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Spread it left. Nicely shaped ball. And that was asking for too much. Now this could be a chance. Great ball, and he'll shoot here! Well taken goal. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Tries a shot! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substitution on the field, number 32.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Number 14.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when...
It's Dahani! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stop?
Great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Penang look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left?
And a shot! And no mistake! And right near the end, we have parity. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
We are into stoppage time. Threads one in. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Dahari really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Cleared without hesitation. That's that, the end. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Dahari reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked... in this game.